RoadflyTV.com, the internet's best resource for buyers, sellers, and owners like you.
Hi, and welcome to Roadfly TV. I'm Elizabeth Kreft. Today we're reviewing the 2012 Volkswagen Jetta GLI. Some people like to say the GLI is the cousin or the brother of the GTI hatchback. Well, today we're going to talk about this sedan's performance, the interior, and all the nice highlights. The GLI has a 200 horsepower, turbocharged inline 4-cylinder engine that produces 207 pound-feet of torque. And as I was driving this around DC, it was plenty of get up and go for getting on the highway, moving in and around city traffic. It was great. So the overall look of the GLI is sporty, but they keep it sophisticated. But there are a couple cool highlights I want to make sure I point out. You got the red disc brakes in here. I'm wearing the red lipstick today and the red heels, to make sure I blend in with the car. Other points, you got the strong trapezoidal headlights, two strong horizontal lines sweeping across the front, and the honeycomb grille that give it a distinct look up front. Three quick things I want to make sure I point out about this year's Jetta. One is you lose about 100 pounds, so that's obviously going to be great for performance. Second, also related to performance, lower ride height. And the third is that independent 4-track suspension. All these things made for a great ride while I was driving it around town. Typically when I'm driving something this sporty, I expect to lose a little room in the car, specifically in the trunk. Not so with the GLI. I was actually happily surprised when I popped open this trunk and I saw how much space that it gives you. And you have the 60/40 rear split seats in here, so whether you're going to the grocery store, going to the airport, you're gonna have plenty of room for anything you need to shove back here. There is plenty of room in the back seat of this car. Don't get any ideas. But seriously, I was the last one driving this vehicle and I'm 5'7", and you can see how much leg room there is left for someone my height. Now, if you get someone that's getting to 6'2", 6'3", they're gonna struggle a little bit with headroom. And the only other thing I noticed, there aren't any cup holders unless you pull down this center console. So if you're sitting 3 people back here in the back seat, you're gonna have to hold your own Slurpees. To access that 207 pound-feet of torque in the GLI, you have two options. One is the automatic DSG transmission, which gets about 32 miles per gallon on the highway, and the manual, which we're testing here, which actually gets about 31 miles per gallon on the highway. Now, Volkswagen listened to the feedback they were getting on the Jetta, and they upgraded the dashboard, which it's really easy to notice. It's nice and soft and squishy. And I love the leather-wrapped steering wheel, so when I look at the interior of this car, I see sophistication. It also has some decent navigation, although the screen is a bit small for me. Now, a couple of downsides. I did have a hard time seeing out the back, so be really careful with those blind spots in this car. But overall, for the price point, it delivers on that European feel and sophistication. If you go for the base model GLI, it's going to come in just over $23,000. Or you can take a look at the Autobahn edition, which comes in just over $25,000, but you get dual zone climate control, Fender speakers, sunroof, which obviously is one of Emmy's favorites, and one of my favorites, heated leather seats. If you're looking for a ride with sportiness, yet strong sophistication, coupled with European performance, take a look at the 2012 Jetta GLI. That's all for Roadfly TV today. I'm Elizabeth Kreft. Don't forget to subscribe to us on the YouTube page, leave a lot of comments, and if you want to download the window sticker for this car or any of our other vehicles, go to RoadflyTV.com. This is the first time that one of our test vehicles has actually come with a suggested CD, so let's check out some of the tracks on there, shall we?
RoadflyTV.com, the internet's best resource for buyers, sellers, and owners like you.